Listen carefully, my child. There are forces at play, not out of hatred, but rather out of confusion and curiosity. They've discovered something about you that they can't unsee. This isn't just a coincidence that you're hearing this. What they've found isn't just about your history or your name. It's about the significance of your calling, the bright flame that flickers behind your tears, and the prophecy you've been holding unknowingly in your breath. This message finding you right now isn't just a coincidence. It's resonating in that quiet space in your heart where only the truth can really be heard. Some people have taken a good look at your life and noticed a light in you that you might not even see in yourself. They've been chatting among themselves, saying, "There's something special about this one." And now they know. Now they understand. They found out something about you, something they never thought could actually happen. Now they're feeling a mix of awe and fear all at once. Stick around until the end, because what I'm about to share will reveal why this discovery was so important. What they found is pretty extraordinary. Your name, your journey, and the divine promise that's been laid out for you are all connected. The people who used to doubt you and talk behind your back are now feeling uneasy because the truth is shining a light on your hidden greatness. Hey, pay attention. Once you really get what's been shared, you'll see your journey in a whole new light. God isn't just revealing what they've seen. They're also sharing why it needed to be seen right now. Make sure you don't skip it. Please don't look away. Your confirmation is here, my child. I can sense your spirit getting closer, eager for what's been held back. They came across something they definitely weren't supposed to discover. But you know, it seems like heaven had a hand in this, because it's the only way they'll truly start respecting your destiny. Your future is already responding to what they found out. They discovered signs of your resilience, your strength, and those quiet battles you've fought. The nights you held onto your struggles without sharing them with anyone. What they saw really shook them up, because it showed exactly what God has been saying about you all this time. You've been selected, distinguished, and steadfast. Stick around until the end, because I guarantee the peak of this message will blow your mind. Every scroll and every skip might just make you miss that confirmation your soul has been waiting for. They found out about your rise. They found your light. And no matter how hard they try, they just can't keep it quiet anymore. My dear, it seems like your story is moving into a new chapter where being open isn't a bad thing at all. It's all about recognition. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to pause, like, share, and subscribe. You're definitely not alone in needing to hear this. Share it. What God is doing in your life can inspire others who are also looking for their own revelations. Looks like a prophecy is coming to life. They discovered what was tucked away in your silence. The strength you had when you believed no one was paying attention. The crown that was there, even when you didn't feel like you deserved it. Make sure you don't skip it. This moment is really special. What they found shows how you've survived, how you've kept going, and the signs that something greater has been looking out for you. What they discovered has really changed how they see things. Out of nowhere, you've become the one they didn't see coming. You're the person they can't overlook anymore. Stick around until the end, because your moment of vindication is coming right up. You know what? God is saying that they tried to bury it, but guess what? They accidentally uncovered something glorious instead. Trying to hide your worth has just made your reveal even stronger. I'm going to share something that I think your heart has already been feeling. When you hear it, you'll realize this message was made just for you. What they used to think was just luck, they now realize is something more divine backing them up. Make sure you don't skip it. This is way too valuable to let slip away. What God has placed inside you is now out in the open, and no matter who tries to push back, there's no way to erase what's been revealed. They found out that you can't be stopped. Your calling is shown by the size of their fear. Stick around until the end, because there's still more to uncover in this discovery. Your story is finally stepping into the light. What's come to light about you is going to get around, and while a few might feel a bit jealous, a lot of people will definitely show you some respect. From this point on, every word holds a stamp of approval. My dear, if this speaks to you, take a moment to pause, maybe drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Just go ahead and do it as a way to align with what heaven is saying to you in this moment. There's something big still out there, just waiting. They found something that just doesn't make sense. It's something that steps outside of logic and dives into the divine. They witnessed your strength transform into success. They noticed your hidden pain turning into strength, and it hit them that they had totally underestimated you all along. This isn't just a random occurrence. This is the perfect timing from above. What used to be shared quietly about you is now being said out loud for everyone to hear. Even when you were at your lowest, you still had that vibe of being someone God chose, like someone heaven always remembered. It's like the darkness was scared of you right from the moment you came into the world. You've been going through life believing you're just average. But there's been something keeping an eye on you, looking out for you and guarding you. People are starting to pick up on this now. They've been watching quietly, some in awe, some in fear, and others with a bit of bitterness because they think you're chosen for something they just can't wrap their heads around. Things feel different around you now. Your name's energy has shifted. Looks like you've been marked, and now they've found out about it as well. So, what about those dreams you've been having recently? The emotions you just can't put into words. You know that feeling when you wake up in the middle of the night and it seems like someone is calling your name, but there's really no one around. It's kind of eerie, right? That's definitely something. You're not imagining things. That's the spiritual reality trying to break through the curtain. It feels like something timeless is right on your heels, pushing you forward because that moment of truth is finally here. Your presence really changes the vibe around here. It's funny how everything goes quiet when you walk in. Hearts can break, but they also heal when you share your thoughts. Even when people overlook you or don't see your worth, there's this intriguing vibe about you that just can't be put into words. My child, they've noticed that you're different from the others. It's not about anything you've done. It's more about what was said about you even before you came into this world. So, now they're in the loop. And now they're whispering. It's time for you to realize who you really are. Hey, I've got a message just for you. Your quietness has echoed loudly to the skies. Your pain has been prayers that words just can't capture. It seems like you believe no one noticed those tears you shed when you thought you were alone. How you quietly fell apart and then pieced yourself back together with a mix of hope and fragile faith. But it looks like the angels have noticed. Looks like the enemy is paying attention. Now, people are beginning to notice what's been there inside you all along. They stumbled upon something they really shouldn't have found. It could have been an old journal. It could have been a chat they caught wind of. It could have been how you just turned and walked away from that fight without throwing anything back. Or that moment when you smiled at someone who really didn't earn your kindness. But something showed that you're not quite like everyone else. Your life isn't just a random occurrence. You've got something bigger than just an explanation, and that's why this message has found its way to you now. It's time to wake up. It's totally normal to feel tired, a bit worn out, or even unsure of yourself. But guess what? Those doubts you have don't take away from your worth or what you can achieve. What they've found out about you is something that can't be kept under wraps any longer. Your spiritual power. Your prayers are more powerful than you might realize. You might not even notice how much of the chaos around you is stirred up because the darkness is scared of your awakening. It seems like you've been holding back in a battle that really needs all of you. You've been quiet when you really should be loud. You've been stepping back when you should be standing tall and making waves with your purpose. They found out that you're being called. So, the big question is, will you believe it as well? There was this one time when someone thought they could curse you, believing you were weak. But guess what? Their words just crumbled into dust before they even got to you. So, there you were, and someone tried to block your way. But it was like invisible hands just moved the mountain without you even noticing it change. It seems like someone tried to keep you quiet, but your name just keeps popping up in unexpected places. You're probably more protected than you realize. You're more loved than you think. You're way more powerful against darkness than you probably realize. It's time for you to let your fire shine and stop holding back. It's time for you to figure out why you've always felt a bit different. Have you ever wondered why you just didn't click with certain groups of people? Ever wonder why some things just never seem to work out? Why did some people leave without any explanation? Everything just fell into place perfectly. You were getting set up, tucked away, getting ready. And now, here we are at the big reveal. They found out that the pain you went through didn't break you. It actually made you stronger. The trauma you went through didn't leave scars. It actually made you stronger. The rejection you experienced wasn't about being abandoned. It was a change in direction. Everything the enemy tried to use against you, heaven has turned around to help you grow. You're on the verge of blossoming in ways you can't even imagine. There's a change happening in the spiritual atmosphere. A release is on its way in your life, and it's unstoppable. But you really need to get on the same page. You really have to believe. It's time to let go of those old voices that told you you weren't enough. It's time to let go of those failures, the missteps, and those moments you wish you could redo. Everything was included in the plan. Heaven knew all of it long before you ever shed a tear about it. Everything was used up. No tears, no sighs, not even a moment of silence. It's wild, right? They've found your name in spots you've never even been to. Everyone's chatting. Looks like people are keeping an eye on things. But this isn't about fear. Just wanted to confirm this. God's going to show the world what you've been through after you've dealt with it on your own. You didn't fall apart for no reason. You didn't go through all that struggle in the dark for nothing. There's a big change on the horizon that's going to change the narrative about you completely. And yeah, some people might feel a bit uneasy about your success. Some people might try to bring up who you were before. Just keep this in mind. They found out what you have, but they still don't really get it. They just caught a quick glimpse. They just felt a little bit. You're on the brink of something big, and everything is about to change. Right now, there's this vibe of things speeding up around you. What used to take years is now happening in just a few months. What you missed out on before is now going to find its way to you. Just make sure you don't let pride take over. Try not to get caught up in all the applause or the noise around you. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep it real. Don't overlook it. They noticed the fire in your eyes, the resilience in your soul, and the unshakable strength that comes from God. They figured out you weren't just getting by. You were being lifted up quietly. They found the prophecy tucked away in your footsteps, showing that your life is anything but ordinary. It's meant to be. And this has made them feel a bit uneasy since they can't ignore your greatness anymore. Hey, hold on a second. Don't scroll. The divine seal is just around the corner. Stick around, my dear, because heaven's got something to say. Their discovery proves you were right all along. Don't miss out, because your reveal is already resonating through different realms. This is the moment when everything comes together beautifully. They found out that the truth about your destiny is pretty clear. It can't be delayed, erased, or undone. What they discovered has already changed the vibe around you. They noticed the influence of a higher power in your name. It's a sign of greatness that everyone can agree on. Their discovery has now become a loud announcement of your arrival. They found that special spark of purpose around you, and the strong presence you have just can't be ignored. And now, even those who had their doubts can't help but see the truth of who you really are. You've been chosen, and nothing can hold you back. This is your moment. Don't miss out. Your confirmation is already in. We're on the brink of something truly amazing. They found the crown sitting above your spirit, the one that heaven set in place long before the world ever got to see you. Now everyone around the globe will get to see it as well. From now on, no one can ignore what heaven has shown us. These words right here are the final confirmation you've been looking for. You're just starting your reign. Something big has already come, and there's no stopping what's meant for you. It's your moment now.